And we are live. Welcome to the stream. And today I'm going to be talking about should you become a Bitcoin maxi. So, before we get into it, I just want to cover this here. So, upfrontcrypto.com. If you try getting on the website at the moment, there's a little problem with the DNS, little error. So, if you want to access anything on the website, just go to my Twitter. Click on the link in my bio and this is what you'll see. So you can watch the latest YouTube video on here. You can book a one-to-one consultation with me to discuss any aspects of crypto. Not financial advice, obviously. Sign up to my newsletter. You can join my Telegram group. You can take the $1 crypto course. And you can also use any of the promo codes I've got here. So we've got Swissborg and then we've got Celsius that you can use. There's also my email address on here if you need to contact me that way if there's anything that comes up. Just checking the chat. Looks like we've got some Bitcoin maxes in already. Jake and M. Mitch. So if you're wondering what is a Bitcoin maxi, what does that actually mean? This is off Investopedia. So Bitcoin Maxi stands for Bitcoin Maximalism. So Bitcoin Maxis believe that Bitcoin, which is the world's most popular cryptocurrency, is the only digital asset that will be needed in the future. Maximalists believe that other digital currencies are inferior to Bitcoin. The ideology holds the view that other cryptocurrencies are not in line with the ideals that were established by the synonymous Satoshi Nakamoto, who created Bitcoin in 2009. So if you're a Bitcoin maxi, basically you're in crypto but you only hold Bitcoin, none of the others, because you think they're all not any good. So I'm just going to go through some pros and cons as to if you did become a Bitcoin maxi and let you make your own mind up, and I'll give you my kind of conclusion on what I think. So one of the things if you become a Bitcoin maxi is you can pretty much chill out. So you are investing in Bitcoin, and because you don't have to really bother about what is happening in the company, because it's not really a company, you don't have to worry about what the CEO is doing because there isn't one. You don't have to worry about any promises that are getting made because Bitcoin just does its own thing. So you don't need to worry about anything really, and if something does happen to Bitcoin, it will affect the whole market anyway. So if you're in crypto for the long term and you're just interested in investing in Bitcoin, you can just dollar cost average in it and just leave it over the long term. You can just relax, basically. Obviously, the big thing is, the second point is it's not owned by anyone. So not one individual entity owns Bitcoin. So it was created anonymously and it is owned by, can be bought by anyone. So there's not a particular company or CEO. No one's going to dump anything. No one's going to get rug pulled, which I'll show you some examples of in a minute. But no one owns it. It's completely decentralized. Again, what I touched on before, so if Bitcoin loses, the whole of crypto loses. So if something happens, such as the recent China intervention with shutting down the miners, obviously that affected the whole market. So you know for a fact if you had altcoins, then they'd be affected by that as well. So Bitcoin basically controls the market as of now. Another good thing about owning Bitcoin is you can buy it anywhere. So pretty much every single, I'd say 99% of apps that are in crypto, exchanges sell Bitcoin if they're crypto based. So it doesn't matter where you are, where you're based, if you're based in Europe, USA, Asia, anywhere really that you can access an app that is crypto based, you'll be able to buy Bitcoin. You don't need to worry about, checking what it's on. If it sells cryptocurrency, it will sell Bitcoin. So that's another good thing. Again, you can store it easily. So if you've got a cold storage wallet, such as a Trezor or a Ledger wallet, you can store it cold Bitcoin. So you don't have to worry about checking if it stores your particular altcoin. You don't have to worry if it stores your token. You know for a fact that it's gonna you'll be able to store your Bitcoin, which is obviously very convenient. With Bitcoin as well, there's more places to spend it. So if you are in a business that accepts cryptocurrency, it's more likely to accept Bitcoin than any one of the others. If you want to yield your Bitcoin, so if you want to earn a percentage back on your Bitcoin, most places, if they're doing yield, 99% of them will start with Bitcoin. And again, if you want to take a loan out against your crypto, most places you'll take it against your Bitcoin rather than anything else. So there's quite a lot of pros. So if we have a look at this here, another big thing as well was El Salvador has made Bitcoin legal tender. So obviously if other countries follow suit, you would have thought that Bitcoin would be the one they've chosen. They specifically chose Bitcoin because that is the main crypto that controls the market. That's what the president said, as opposed to using XRP, Ethereum, any of the others. He chose specifically Bitcoin to use. And if other countries are going to select cryptocurrency, it'll be Bitcoin first of all. He's done this, so he's offering $30 of Bitcoin to boost the uptake. So in El Salvador particularly, 70% of the population doesn't have a bank account. So he's doing it all through an app and giving it to any citizen basically that accepts the digital wallet. And it's specifically Bitcoin, nothing else. Now, so if you're in Bitcoin, you won't have to worry about certain things. So for example here, so I'm sure a lot of people watching would have heard of the SEC charging Ripple, so XRP. So they're in a court case at the moment, so they may win it, they may lose it, but you don't have to worry about anything like this with Bitcoin. This will never happen. Another thing, so Ethereum 2.0, spoke about that before. You won't have to worry about anything like this with Bitcoin. This is delayed again. Nothing like this will happen with Bitcoin. And then another thing, if you're getting into DeFi, but very risky DeFi, so Titan, so Mark Cuban, who's on Shark Tank, he got rug pulled with a DeFi coin called Titan, which basically shot up to a massive amount, and then literally everyone dumped on him, and then the creators of it basically left. So a crypto known as Titan both boomed and bust in the same 24 hours, with its value ultimately flatlining to zero as what has been described as a vortex of money. Mark Cuban, the American celebrity billionaire, was reportedly hit by the crypto's collapse, but said on Twitter that he got out. The extreme volatility event came only days after Cuban revealed in a blog post that he was a liquidity provider to the system. Tokenomics was blamed for the imploding of Titan, which ironically was supposed to be tied to another crypto token called Iron, which was designed to be what crypto heads call a stable coin. So basically this went up to $65 per coin and then shot all the way down to zero, and then he lost all his money because of it. This is another thing that would not happen if you are 100% in Bitcoin. You won't have to worry about any of this. And if you look at this that I've got here, so I found a website. This is all the dead altcoins. So there's nearly 1,700 dead crypto coins, and when we go into the bear market, there's going to be more of them, more dead coins, as more stuff like this is going to happen. There'll be more scams, more people getting rug pulled, and if you're specifically in Bitcoin, just leaving it to the side and you just dollar cost averaging it, you don't have to worry about any of this. However, I'm going to go into the cons then. So what are the cons of being a Bitcoin maxi? So one of them is limited gains. So if you look at the crypto charts, Bitcoin has obviously gone up by a certain amount in the last year, 2 years. It has gone up by a decent amount. It's currently at 34,000. It broke the 20,000 mark around Christmas time, end of the year. But Bitcoin will only go up a certain amount, and altcoins will go up faster. So Ethereum will go up faster, even a load of shit coins will go up faster in the bull market, and you're limiting your gains if you are just sticking with Bitcoin, because you can make a lot more money in using altcoins if that's what you desire. Another thing is, if you're just in Bitcoin, you're missing out on DeFi. So you're missing out on decentralized exchanges, Uniswap. You're missing out on stuff on Binance Smart Chain, Matic, Elrond. You're missing out on the whole DeFi space, and that includes being able to use stable coins to your advantage, being able to invest in different DeFi yields, and being able to maximize your gains. I did a video on the channel if you want to watch it on PancakeSwap, where I'm earning about 130% on my cake token, PancakeSwap token, and that is the largest decentralized exchange with Binance Smart Chain. So it's not a shitcoin as such, but you're earning quite a lot of amount. Whereas with Bitcoin, you're just waiting for the price to go up. Another con by just holding Bitcoin and not doing anything else is it's not the optimal strategy. So the optimal strategy throughout a bull market and a bear market is utilizing stable coins. So USDC, Tether, using them to dollar cost average in and out of your position and using it to yield when you're not making any gains. So you can get 10, 12% on various platforms, Swissborg, Celsius, YLD platform. There's a lot out there which you can earn yield on, which you know if you just holding Bitcoin, you wouldn't be able to do. So what I would say is the best thing to do would be, just like anything in life, is to have a healthy balance. So in your crypto portfolio, you need to have Bitcoin, you need to have altcoins, and you need to have a healthy dose of both of them. So if you've got Bitcoin, yield some of your Bitcoin on these platforms while in the bull market. Have some in cold storage as well, just for safety. But also you want to be in some altcoins, so you know the typical ones like your Ethereum you want to be in. Different altcoins as well, depending on what you look at. There's loads out there. There's Polkadot, there's Celsius, Swissborg that I always talk about. And then have your Bitcoin, have your Ethereum, have your riskier ones. And if you want to go into risky DeFi protocols, you can do your PancakeSwap, but you can do other risky ones, but make that a very small percentage of your portfolio, so you're not getting wrecked like Mark Cuban. But having a fully balanced portfolio is definitely the best way to go. You just need to be aware of the amount of coins that you do hold in your portfolio. I would not recommend more than 6 coins in your portfolio because you need to keep up with what is happening with them all. So Jake says BTC, ETH and Cell is all holding about some Matic. Is all I hold, thinking about some Matic for full exposure, especially for the yield on the Cell app. Yep. So I think you get 13% at the moment in Matic on the Cell app. But having a full rounded portfolio is the best thing. If you have got BTC, ETH and Cell, make sure it's not all just in one app. Make sure you spread your risk just in case something does happen. So if you have some in cold storage or you transfer it to a different app, that's probably the best thing. Just in case anything does happen. I do trust all the apps that I use, but if you hold it all in one, you are having that kind of risk, and it's just all about minimizing your risk in crypto, really. So that's it today, really. A quick stream just to obviously go through being a Bitcoin maxi. As I said, the best thing to pay attention to really is if you do hold alts, hold not many so you can keep track of them. Do a range of things, buy different coins that are in different spaces that are doing different things, and that's probably the best way to maximize your portfolio. If you want to look at the perfect portfolio, I've done videos on it before. If you want to look at other videos that I've done on certain altcoins, just go back through the YouTube's videos that I've done, and there's plenty more content there. Plenty more content to come as well, plenty more guests to come. Please, if you're watching the video, please like it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys very soon.